It's September 13th, 2017, and this is a video about how the ultra-right and the ultra-left, they want to get into your bedroom and as per the ultra-left, also your bathroom. So the ultra-right has, or just the right in general also, they have an advocacy for a general social conservatism. And so, specifically with regard to my own experiences, the Mormon Church, they, from in the past, came out with letters regarding oral sex, and also statements by their past prophet that if you masturbate, you may become gay, that you have a higher propensity for becoming gay if you masturbate. So that's, and also the interrogation of children and adults regarding their at-home activities in the bedroom. Children coming of age, teenagers, adults, interrogations about their bedroom activities, and punishments if you give the wrong answers. So, yeah, that's pretty intrusive and abusive. But on the other hand, the people at the Stonewall centers, the people who advocate for so-called gay rights or homosexual rights or sexual invert rights, or really there's just outlier rights, and also the people who advocate for gender non-binarity and having a situation where women are forced, normal women, biological women, 1.2 billion year evolved women, are forced to have a situation where men can be in their restrooms and the women have no choice. Women and girls, no choice. Zero choice. Zero choice for the real women and girls. And then if your child, the left has a victimhood and outlier competition, a competition to see who's the very best at not having children. And this has a long history, such as with eugenicist Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger bankrolled the birth control pill, and Margaret Sanger, of course, set up the abattoir known as Planned Parenthood. So, if you're a child in an abusively permissive area, school district, with teachers who have been trained in bullshit postmodernism and social constructivism, you might have teachers who advocate for this gender non-binarity bullshit and also the advocacy for the supposed claim that humans are not sexually dimorphic, which they are. Humans are a sexually dimorphic species. So if you're a kid and you grow up and you hear this bullshit that you think you can change your gender, you hear this bullshit that you think it would be super valuable to declare yourself to be an outlier, a person who is not inclined to engage in normal 1.2 billion year evolved reproduction. If you're a kid in that environment, you come out, you quote unquote come out as one of these outlier classes, either gender non-binary or gender fluid or gender changing or sexual orientation dysphoric, also known as sexual inversion or homosexuality, whatever. If you come out as any of those, you get a gold star on your forehead. You get reward. You get kudos. You get to go up on the hierarchy of group rights and group blames, the racist, bigoted hierarchy that the left has set up. So you think about that, you think about these intrusions into your personal life, intrusions into our personal lives, intrusions into our nature, into our evolved nature, perversions of our nature, and setting up a situation where, like with the birth control pill, it changes the type of men that women are interested in. That's a pretty damn fundamental change to be something to be fiddling with, just because you're well, I guess it's really because you don't like people having babies and you want to force other people to not have babies. So all this stuff, you think about it point by point. Birth control pill, bathrooms, lying to people about gender, lying to people about evolution, lying to people about human nature, Planned Parenthood killing babies en masse and selling baby body parts to the highest bidder. All this stuff is a huge intrusion into your bedroom and now bathroom activities. Huge intrusion, and much worse than what a few religions on the right do. I think most religions don't do what the Mormons do. Clearly what the Mormons did. What the harshness of the Mormon stance essentially is an ultra-leftist generator. An ultra-leftist generation machine. But what the left does, I think, is worse, because it leaves you childless. It leaves you an outlier, a forced outlier. An outlier means you're not doing what most people are inclined to do, and probably what you're inclined to do if you were honest instead of deceived by a stupid cult, the liberal death cult, LDC. So, and these atheists, like Faisal Saeed Al Mutar, he's, essentially an atheist who grew up in Iraq, and his main interest is, it's not really the promotion of rejecting the mysticism, the BS mysticism. Instead, it's rejecting the social conservatism, the natural, evolved social conservatism that's present within Islam and within Christianity. Faisal's and other, atheists, these atheist SJWs, it's their main goal, social justice warriors, atheist, humanist, Unitarian Universalist, it's all the same, social justice warrior bullshit. It's not, let's admit that there's no literal gods. So what? So what? There's evolved morality. There's evolved morality, huh? Try debunking that with your bullshit debunking methods, Michael Shermer. Try debunking that evolved morality with your, bullshit myopia, Sam Harris and Faisal. You've just jumped from one cult right into another. From the ultra-right to the ultra-left, and the ultra-left is no panacea. The ultra-left wants to get right into your bedroom and right into your children's bedrooms and force their dumb shit, dead-end, suicidal ideology right on your children. So yes, I admit that the Mormon Church went too far with their bullshit, and I think they're starting to moderate some. The Spencer Kimball's Miracle of Forgiveness book is gone from the distribution centers. Hooray! It's gone! Oh my God, that's such a terrible book. Turned to so many people into forced outliers and ultra leftist reactionaries. It's amazing. So that's the abuse that the ultra righties don't realize that they're doing. Is you you lie to children by telling them masturbation will make you gay. That's a dumb shit idea, straight from the ass of Spencer Kimball and Boyd Packer. Tell them stuff like that, and when they become adults, by hell, they're going to be the head of the local Stonewall Center. I guarantee it. So it's like they're two sides of the same coin, and they're both interested in fucking getting into your bedrooms and into your children's bedrooms. So just stay the fuck out of our bedrooms, huh? Let us live our lives with our 1.2 billion year evolved nature, and take some have some consideration about whether, you know, the birth control pill is a good thing. You take it too early, take it too much, you might end up fucking over your life and having a stilted life. More stilted. You can't fuck with human nature too much and expect to have good results. So evolved morality is couched within religious contexts. That's what's lost on people like Faisal and Shermer and Harris and the Atheism Plus people and the people at Atheists of Utah who got taken over by the local Stonewall Center. Evolved morality is couched within religious contexts. Damn, that's a bitter pill for an ex-religionist with a chip on his shoulder to swallow. That's a damn hard thing to swallow. Unusual for people to red pill to such an extent that they can realize that fact. So, anyway, if you're an atheist, oh boy fucking howdy. Are you advocating that people be honest about their religion, or are you just advocating that people reject evolved human morality that's couched within religious context? Yeah, I think it's more the latter than the former. You know, you're just on a new mission, a new religious mission to get into people's bedrooms and bathrooms, as noted. So that's my comments for today. Have fun.